Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today we're taking a look at the Patek Philippe reference 5726A Nautilus Annual Calendar Moon Phases. And first, I'd like to remind you that we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where this watch is available on sale at a pre-owned price of $50,000. I'll be dropping a link in the description to the JB Hudson website if you want to inquire about purchasing this or one of the other premium watches that they sell. So now let's move into this piece. So as I said, this is the Patek Philippe reference 5726A Annual Calendar Moon Phases Nautilus. And it has a 40.5 millimeter diameter case and is made of stainless steel. So getting into kind of the technical details of the watch with regard to the movement. So the movement on this watch has a 35 to 45 hour power reserve, which is a little bit low by my standards, just because I like to see watches that have power reserves at 48 hours or above. But frankly, if you have this watch, you probably have a watch winder. I mean, this watch retails at around $40,000. This one is available pre-owned at $50,000, which just illustrates the demand of the piece. And that $50,000 price is one of the lowest on the market currently, if not the lowest online. And it is a very high demand watch. But getting back to the movement, you can see you have both Côte de Genève and Perlage. I mean, the finishing is just absolutely spectacular, particularly on the rotor there. And the finishing on the case is great as well. It's got the signature kind of Nautilus finishing. You have both brushed and polished surfaces. One criticism I have is the fact that on the hinge for the porthole, I should say, or as I'll call it, it has polished finishing right here, and then brushed finishing right here, but it's a continuous surface. I just think that that's a little bit odd, and I would have preferred if they would have kept continuous surfaces having the same finishing. And it's just something, personally, I don't really like about this piece. But again, that's such a small detail, and literally no one's going to notice that. But that's just one thing I would change. The watch is very comfortable. I'll try it on for a wrist shot in a little bit, but getting back to the size, it has a 40.5 millimeter diameter. That is a very normal size. Again, I like watches around 40 millimeters, so it fits that criteria. Getting into the kind of the overall look, I love the porthole look of this piece. It feels very, very high quality. I actually do like the strap on the watch. The bracelet is cool and all, but Nautilus bracelets tend to get very thin towards the bottom of the wrist portion. That's just one criticism I have. The thicker clasp on this actually feels a little bit stronger than the clasp on the bracelet for some reason, at least to me. And I do like that. As far as the market goes, again, this is an extremely popular watch, but the fact that you're paying paying $50,000 for a steel watch is, I mean, that's something to consider. But again, the 5711 goes for more than this, and it is less complicated. And let's get into those complications. So this is an annual calendar, which means it takes into account the number of days in each month, but will not take into account leap years. And it's moon phase. So as you can see, it has this moon phase indicator, and it is a very nice moon phase indicator. I love the colors that they chose to use and just how it fits with the dial. I think it's a very, very beautiful watch. Additionally, you can see you have the day here at 12 o'clock, the month at 12 o'clock, and then the date at 6 o'clock. Furthermore, you get a 24-hour indicator as well. So moving on to a wrist shot of this piece. This would look good on most wrist sizes. Again, 40 millimeters is just, it's 40.5, but 40 millimeters looks great on pretty much everyone, at least that I've seen. I really like the watch. It's very, very thin. It would work very nicely with a dress shirt. As far as being able to get it underneath the dress shirt, it would be great. And I really love the watch. Additionally, it has loomed indices, which is very useful just for every day, and it adds a little bit more of a sporty element to the piece. And I get that the Nautilus is a sports watch, but again, it's got a leather. This has a leather strap, and it is an annual calendar, so it has a little dressy appeal as well. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you actually get notified of our latest videos. We have some great ones coming up for you. Additionally, check out the JB Hudson website in the description if you want to inquire about purchasing this piece or one of the other premium watches that they sell. So goodbye, and thank you for watching.